When the concept of mechanical weed control was first introduced with the toe behind IHST, we thought that concept was great, but we just were never interested in towing anything behind the header. So yeah, we were waiting for something that could be incorporated into the header. So Ben Hobley, we farm in Nyabing. We're farming cereals, canola, legumes like lupins, oats, and about 8,000 hectares under management, which about 6,500 to 7,000 hectares is cropped annually. We're running two Massey Ferguson 9560s, Class 8 single rotor machines. We come from windrow burning. I think we did that for maybe 5 years. 1 year of shaft lining, and obviously the negative things associated with that, like removal of nutrients, just the labour and time associated with burning windrows, the hassle, the risk of fire getting away. And then of course when we were windrow burning, we really only did the wheat. Occasional paddock canola, but really only the wheat. So as a percentage, we were probably doing 30% of our program. I think it's a valid approach, but it just doesn't suit us. We're getting too many volunteer crops, mainly in the following crop, especially with a year like this one, with the early break and no germination. So I guess that's the other reason for going to the Terminator, is we can now do up to 100% of the program if we want to run it for the whole of harvest, whereas we couldn't do that with windrow burning. A, because some crops just aren't suited to it here, like barley, the fire carries too easily. And B, there's no way we'd ever have time to deal with the whole program windrow burnt. So it just means being able to keep weeds at a low enough number that we can crop without them interfering with our profitabilities. And in terms of wider system, well, it means doing it without impacting things like nutrition. And that was the issue with windrow burning narrow rows, is that we were mining our nutrition to a point, or at least concentrating it. So yeah, we hadn't really seen the windrow effect like some guys had seen, maybe only in the odd spot, but yeah, we could see it was coming, so we thought it was a good time to get out before it became an issue. And we don't need to take a 10-year view to say that it's the right move, and it doesn't matter really now whether we're talking about Terminator specifically or products in that category. It's just that concept is a bit of a no-brainer now. Really, you have to control those weeds at harvest time, because we'll end up in a pretty bad position if we're not. So I really don't think where you sit on the resistance curve isn't probably that relevant. If you're in trouble already, you definitely want it to try and pull yourself back, and if you're not in trouble, you want to do all you can to stay that way. So depending on the herbicide and how often you use it and what your farming system is like, you can potentially lose the herbicide pretty quickly, within a few years. I don't think we've had to necessarily adjust it much or at all, for the fact that the Terminator's on the back works pretty much as designed. So far, so good.